Hi everybody, this is Zachary and
Keegan
from 20 Chronicles, and welcome back to another episode of Decoding the Dungeon. Today we're going to be looking into this
beautiful Wyrmwood Modular gaming table.
Thanks to those of you that recommended that we check it out on our previous video that was about our Wyrmwood DM screen. So this Wyrmwood gaming table is one of three that you have, right Keegan?
Yes, we have a coffee table as well as a table in our studio and then this one in our dining room.
Nice. So what are the specs of this table?
This is their large modular gaming table, not the war gaming table, but just the large dining table. And it's in black walnut, which I'm very nice. They offered some upgrades in the first Kickstarter, and we actually did take advantage of that because it was a nice discount. Nice. And we ended up getting black walnut, which is what I wanted originally.
Sweet. So a lot of you that are watching this might be looking into their new Kickstarter. This is again not from the current Kickstarter. This is from one a year or two ago, right?
About 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But a lot of the features of this table are the same, right? This is modular. You can pull it apart. It has a gaming surface below. Should we look into that now?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Cool. All right, so we're going to start taking this thing apart. As you can see, the leaves come out fairly easily. They're magnetized on either side, and they're hefty, but they're durable. Unless you have any kind of back problems or anything like that, I don't think you have any issues taking them apart.
And black walnut's one of the heavier woods, but they do have this gasket system on the inside. I don't know if you can see this, but there's this little lip here. On the other side, there is a gasket on the inside, so these lock into place. So if you spill something on the table, it won't actually drip to the game below.
And we're putting these leaflets into one of the accessories that you purchased, right, Keegan?
Yes, this is the topper block. One of the few storage options they have in the first Kickstarter, but the second one, they have a lot more options.
So you might see, as we're peeling this apart, it was beautiful and clean on the surface, but you just kind of get to throw whatever you want underneath because it will be hidden, which is the most important part.
And this is really one of the only places that I've found that you can store the player desks, because they don't have anywhere else they can go, and they are rather large. So we'll put this last one away in the topper block here, and then we're gonna set it up for a D&D game, and we'll show you guys what that looks like.
So tell us a little bit about some of the accessories we have.
So first one here, we have the player desk. Beautiful. No space for anyone playing a game or Dungeons and Dragons. Has a space for your laptop, pens, notes, dice, whatever you got. And then if you don't have enough space on the player desk, we have the component organizer, which you can throw dice, minis, whatever else you'd like for your games at home.
Yeah, we also have cup holders that can come in and out around. Everything's magnetized, which is kind of nice. Throughout here.
If you're a big wine drinker, these smaller ones pop out and you can fit your wine glass right in there, or any stemware that you have.
So these are all pretty sweet. Are there any cons to any of these products that you're specifically looking at?
Yes, there are a few cons. So number one, overall for any accessories you have is storage. Pretty much you're gonna be storing everything in the 4.5 inches of space you have under the table. I haven't found a good place to put player desks or anything else.
Yeah, these are pretty bulky. So if you're trying to fit your player desks in here, you're not going to be storing your other board games or anything like that. So hopefully you have a lot of cabinet space in your home.
Yeah. The only other thing is these player desks, if you have players that get excited, they roll a natural 20. If they want to celebrate, they pop up. These come off very easily. I would love it if they had a way to lock in every player desk, but I'm not sure how they would do that.
Yeah. And the last thing is these cups. These are the small size cups, right? You have bigger size ones as well.
Yeah.
The small size cups
can fit a can.
Yeah, they're not joking when they say they're pretty small. They fit a 12-ounce soda can.
But that's snug too. So, but if you have like a regular glass, that ain't going in.
Yeah.
It will only fit in the larger. So, in my opinion, if you're debating between cup holder sizes, go with the large.
Definitely. Other features on this table, though, we have a nice felt surface on top here as well, right? And the nice thing about that is it can muffle your dice rolls. It also provides a little bit of that nice felty static friction, so that you're not scuffing, and it's smooth for placement and fairly snug.
And in their new Kickstarter, these are not their new felt surfaces, but the new felt surfaces you can machine wash, which is very nice.
Very nice, yeah. Other things we haven't covered on this table is you could get different types of wood for your different modular leaves, right? We have all black walnut.
Yeah, everything's black walnut here. Some examples of other wood that you can get. This red wood right here is the Paduke, and this darker wood in here is Wenge, which is pretty similar and close to black walnut, actually.
Yeah, for sure. So the last two aspects of accessories that we haven't covered yet is there's leather inlays with the player discs, right?
Yes, and these are actually kind of a pain. There's a little lip similar to the felt that it has to get stuck under. And when I got my player disc, none of the leather was in it. And if I flip them upside down for storage, the leather does come back out.
And it's nice high quality leather, but unfortunately some of it is starting to scuff just with natural wear and tear.
Scuff it very easily.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. Good on you. Scuffing it for the video. We also have another insert right here.
Yes, this is the game deck. Perfect if you're a DM. It gives you lots of space over here. Behind the screen you can easily fit 3 laptops if you need to. I don't know why you would, but
you need lots of monitors, all your NPCs, all your ways to kill your players or be friendly to your players.
Yep.
So all of these tables come together IKEA style, right? So some assembly required.
Yes, lots of assembly, especially if you get 3 tables. This one was probably the hardest large, and that is only because it is so long that when you're putting the plywood in the middle underneath, I actually had to use some of my clamps to pull the whole thing in tight so we could actually screw the plywood on, because otherwise it was warped too far out to actually accept the plywood. And then the others were relatively easy to assemble. That was the only one we had issues with. Aside from that, the instructions are very clear, assembly is very easy. I do recommend building it on carpet or laying a large blanket down.
Definitely.
You don't want to scuff this.
Speaking of assembling the other ones, should we do a little montage where we check out the other 2 tables?
Yeah, let's do it.
And here is the aforementioned coffee table, modular as well. Store all your goodies.
Same magnetic rails. I guess I should say that this is actually a dining table that we put coffee legs on. So we did have that option in the first Kickstarter. So the coffee table was actually much smaller originally.
Oh, interesting.
But we have a large space here, so we had to fill it.
But I believe in the new Kickstarter, you can still do different sizes and different heights as well, if you want to do a coffee table just like this.
Yeah.
So onward to the last table, shall we?
The studio.
Here's our beautiful 20-cron studio.
Thank you, Hannah.
Peeking in. Just kidding. You gotta wait another couple of weeks until we do our Decoding the Studio video.
Ooh, then you get to see all the goodies, all the tech and everything.
Stay tuned. So now that we are back to our original location, let's download a little bit of the nuts and bolts. So first of all 3 tables combined, how much did that run you?
10,000.
All right, so definitely a premium product.
Yeah, I mean, that was for 3 tables, toppers for 2 of the tables, as well as all the accessories that I got with it.
Yeah, and so you saw some of the accessories. We have different sizes of cup holders, right?
Yeah.
We had player desks.
Yeah, the game deck, what it's called. I don't know if they changed that in the new Kickstarter, because I had some new options. But
But there's a lot of new accessories in the new Kickstarter as well, right?
yes, they have corner trays. They have the game deck that slides open for storage, which is one of my biggest complaints about this table.
Definitely. So regardless of if you be looking into a bigger table like this, a coffee table, a medium-sized gaming table, let us know what you think, what brands you would look into, what finishes interest you. And as always, thanks for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe to 20 Chronicles on all your social media. And we'll see you next time on
Decoding the dungeon.
Yeah.